come and join me for morning announcements. Hey, good morning, Shamrock friends. Hey, today is Thursday, March 19th, and I don't think we have any birthdays today. And parents, gosh, if we missed any birthdays, just email me and let me know. But actually, I forgot it. We do have somebody's birthday today. Actually, look who just showed up. Jazz. So this is Jazz here, and it is Jazz's 10th birthday. Can you believe that? So we'll do something special for you today, Jazz. Hey, we have a special guest that would like to share something with you today about problem solving.
Hey, good morning, my Shamrock friends. It's been a while. I miss you guys. I'm here in my office, and the building is so dark and empty without you. Can't wait till we're together again. But for now, things are sort of different, aren't they? Being at home and not at school. With that being said, our lifeline of the month, as Mr. Marvel was talking about earlier on announcements this morning, is problem solving. Problem solving means that we're using our creative brains to come up with solutions to those small problems that you know that you can solve on your own. Speaking of that, hats off to Riley, Big Sister Riley, for coming up with such a creative solution to help her younger brothers this morning. So, thought it would be a good time to review our Kelso's choices this morning. Okay, those 9 good ideas of things you can do when you have a small problem, right? Sounds to me like Riley used her voice and helped her brothers talk through a good solution, and they've got to combine 2 games into 1. Great job, great job. So we know that these are still here for you, don't forget, because Kelso's choices aren't just for school, they're for you to use at home as well. And we have to be self-aware enough to know when we're feeling upset and angry. And during those moments, remember the tools you have in your toolbox that you can use to calm down. Breathing, your brain's remote control, is one of our best strategies. And I know you know how to do that. Don't forget, sometimes we like to listen to music or just squeeze a stress ball, right? Or maybe even you've got a glitter bottle at home and you can just watch that settle as you take breaths and try to relax. So, I know you guys are smart enough and strong enough to do this. You've got this. So until we meet again, hang in there, knock out that e-learning, give it all you've got, and I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you and miss you. Bye.
So now that you heard Mrs. Montalone talk to you a little bit about problem solving, we've got some pictures that some of our families have sent in showing us some of those problem solving skills in action. If you would, please stand as we do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Brodsky family is going to share with you the Shamrock Pledge.
Please join me in saying our Shamrock Pledge. I am a shamrock. I am hardworking. I am kind, and every day and every way I am getting better and better. Today I'm going to do the right thing. I am going to treat people right, even if I don't.
And now for the mindful bell. Sit up tall and rest your hands on your legs. and gently close your eyes. Begin by breathing deeply as you begin to relax your body. Now, let's take the time to feel the breath. As you are becoming completely relaxed, take notice of how the breath feels going in and out of your nose, and the rising and falling of your belly. Next time, take time to hear the breath. Pull your sense of hearing to the breath. Start to ignore any outside noises. For example, you might be hearing the rain right now. And only focus in on the breath. If a noise from outside distracts you, pull your sense of hearing back to the breath. Every time a thought pops into your head, let it pass. That's normal. And bring your mind back to the breath. When you are done, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and slowly open your eyes. And now, families, during your morning meeting times, if you could just kind of circle up and share with each other some of those lessons that you learned from Mrs. Montalone and how you're going to apply those today. And now we're going to finish, actually start with chapter 2 of the Mercy Watson book from the continuation of chapter 1 that Mr. Marble read yesterday. So here we go. Chapter 2. "Where are you going?" said baby Lincoln. "We're off to the movies," said Mr. Watson. "Oh," said baby, "what movie are you going to see?" "It is a movie called When Pigs Fly," said Mrs. Watson. "Is it a romance?" said baby. "Is it a movie about love?" "Well," said Mrs. Watson, "I think it is basically a movie about pigs flying." "Don't be ridiculous," said Eugenia Lincoln. "Pigs don't fly. It's a figure of speech." "What's a figure of speech?" said Mr. Watson. "The movie title," said Eugenia, "is a figure of speech signifying the impossible." "Well," said Mrs. Watson, "we are going to be impossibly late if we don't get going. Would you care to join us?" said Mr. Watson. "Yes," said baby Lincoln. "Absolutely not," said Eugenia Lincoln. "Oh, sister," said baby, "please say yes." "No," said Eugenia. But she got into the Watson convertible anyways. "Where are you going?" shouted Stella. "We're off to the movies," said Mr. Watson. "What kind of movie are you going to see?" said Frank. "It's a romance," said baby. "It will be inspirational," said Mrs. Watson. "It's a figure of speech," shouted Eugenia. "Is it a movie with a happy ending?" said Frank. "Oh, it must end happily," said Mrs. Watson. "Can we come too?" said Stella. "The more the merrier," said Mr. Watson. And Mr. Marble will do chapter 3 tomorrow.